Field of 9 are walking towards the tape. Flag dropped. They're off for the Dave and Billy Frickleton handicap hurdle race, and it is Mighty Missile who begins smartly to the outside. Fort Smith between horses. Up along the inside is Molasses as they approach the first turn. Sam 2 and Great Hall are following, and then comes Cornborough. They'll have a bend to negotiate before they negotiate the first of 9 hurdles. The last few as they turn in are Starolander, Don Pedasia sits to the inside, and Honey Pound who's to the outer, and the dark blue corded jacket, Honey Pound, who charged out of the parade ring. All safely over flight number 1, and it is Mighty Missile in front, Molasses in second place. Coming now towards the second flight. Over they go, Sam 2 and Fort Smith are just in behind the leaders. Cornborough and Great Hall are following as they come towards the hurdle in front of the stands. Honey Pound, Staroland and Don Pedasia are in the back row as Mighty Missile takes off in front there. Didn't make a great shape in front. Mighty Missile being followed up along the inside by Molasses. These two ahead of Fort Smith, Sam 2, Cornborough and Great Hall as they come in front of the enclosures. Honey Pound held up, so to Staroland and Don Pedasia. So they're at the mirror with a circuit to go. Mighty Missile and Molasses are the front two going into the turn. Mighty Missile to the outside of Molasses. Fort Smith is 2 lengths away with Sam 2 for company, and they're now running towards the back. Cornborough and Great Hall are in mid-division together. Honey Pound is next. The red jacket of Staroland follows, and Don Pedasia is held up, would sit about 8 lengths off the leader. They're about to go down the back then towards hurdle number 4 of 9, and Molasses to the inside of Mighty Missile as they now enter the back straight. They're followed by Fort Smith and Sam 2. Cornborough and Great Hall are still in mid-pack as they jump that one. Honey Pound to the outside. Staroland has been off the course for some time, is second last, and Don Pedasia is at the back. Roughly halfway through this race, Mighty Missile and Molasses take that one together with Sam 2 in the mix as well. Now Mighty Missile just being driven along to the inside. So heading now towards the final obstacle down the back straight. Mighty Missile, Sam 2, Honey Pound taking closer order out wide. Molasses to the inside. Green and blue jacket of Fort Smith. Great Hall, Cornborough's in the mix as well. They're jumping 4 out. They're tightly bunched. Staroland is off the pace, as is Don Pedasia. They're about to leave the back straight behind them, and it is a very closely grouped field. Mighty Missile, Molasses in the striped sleeves to the inside, and then between horses the black and orange of Sam 2. Honey Pound is 4 deep. Great Hall, Cornborough and Fort Smith are just in behind in a row, and they're followed by Don Pedasia and Starolander on the side of the track. So they have in excess of half a mile to cover. Just 3 hurdles to jump in the straight. Mighty Missile has been making the running with Molasses, but Mighty Missile is under a drive from Gavin Sheehan. Sam 2 is there between horses. Honey Pound is still on the premises to the wide outside. Beige jacket of Great Hall. Cornborough is just off them as well. Spot the white face, the black and pink hooped jacket of Cornborough. Jumping the third last there. Mighty Missile has succumbed to Sam 2, Honey Pound, Cornborough, Molasses, and over on the far side is Don Pedasia. So they're coming down towards the second last. Honey Pound now joined in the air by Cornborough and Don Pedasia to the far side. Staroland in the red jacket is trying to stay on behind them. Don Pedasia and Cornborough, these two kicking on from Honey Pound and Great Hall. Then Staroland, Molasses. Sam 2 dropped away quickly at the final flight there. Cornborough rather awkward. Don Pedasia neater. A furlong left to go. It is Don Pedasia in front, but Cornborough's running on for driving. Cornborough's arse is answering the jockey's calls to the near side. Don Pedasia digging deep to the far side. However, it's Cornborough and Don Pedasia as they go close home. Cornborough on top. Cornborough won it. Don Pedasia second. Several lengths to Great Hall and Honey Pound. They're in the line for places, and further back to Staroland.
First, number 4, Cornborough. Second, number 5, and a photo finish for 3rd place. First, number 4, second, number 5, a photo finish for 3rd place.